The second summer of the sisterhood. Yeah, guys, it's me. I'm sorry I couldn't be here for like a past year, but now I'm back, so please don't make fun. I was locked out. I've been having another account, Cokies2000, so check that out. I have 2000, and I'm not going to quit that account just because I started this account. Okay, guys, I'm just going to go with the flow and be myself. Okay, here I go. We're reading a book. Hope you will read the first book after I find it. We, the sisterhood, hereby instate the following rules to govern the use of the traveling pants. Okay, here we go. Hope you enjoy. There's a time to be tacky and there's a time not to be tacky. It's YouTube. I can be tacky if I want to. Leave me alone. You must never wash the pants. You must never double cuff the pants. It's tacky. There will be a time when this will not be tacky. You must never say the word fat while wearing the pants. You must also never sing I am fat while wearing the pants. You must never let a boy take off the pants, although you may take them off yourself in his presence. You must not pick your nose while wearing the pants. You may however scratch casually at your nostril while really kind of picking. Upon our reunion, you must follow the proper procedure for documenting your time in the pants. You must write to your sisters throughout the summer, no matter how much fun you are having with them. You must pass the pants on to your sisters according to specifications set down by the sisterhood. Failure to comply will result in severe spanking upon our reunion. You must never wear the pants with a tucked-in shirt and belt. Remember, pants equals love. Love your pals, love yourself. Nothing is too wonderful to be true, Michael Faraday. Yes, that was just what they discussed last time in the book. I'll get to it when I find the book in my darn library. So hold off. I'm reading a book. It's a science project due. Y'all could hold off. I know it's my first video, but y'all don't have to be so rude at times. Prologue. Once there were 4 girls who shared a pair of pants. The girls were all different sizes and shapes, and yet the pants fit each of them. You may think this is a suburban myth, but I know it's true because I am one of them, one of the sisters of the traveling pants. We discovered their magic last summer purely by accident. The 4 of us were splitting up for the first time in our lives. Carmen had gotten them for a second-hand place without even bothering to try them on. She was going to throw them away, but by chance, Stevie spotted them. First, Stevie tried them on, then me, Lena, then Bridget, then Carmen. By the first time Carmen pulled them on, we knew something extraordinary was happening. If the same pants fit, and I mean really fit, the 4 of us, they aren't ordinary. They don't belong completely to the world of things you can see and touch. My sister Effie claims I don't believe in magic, and maybe I didn't then, but after the first summer of the traveling pants, I do. The traveling pants are not only the most beautiful pair of pants that ever existed, they are kind, comforting, and wise, and also they make you look really good. We the members of the sisterhood were friends before the traveling pants. We known each other since before we were born. Our mothers were all in the same pregnancy Arabics class, all due September. I feel this explains something about us. We all have in common that we got bouncing our fetal heads too much. We were all born within 17 days of each other. First me a little early in the end of August, and last Carmen a little late in the middle of September. You know how people make a big deal about which twin was born 3 minutes before the other one, like it matters. Well, we're like that. We draw great significance from the fact that I am the oldest and most mature, the most maternal, and Carmen is the baby. Our mothers started out being close. We had a great play date running at least 3 days a week until we started kindergarten. They called themselves the Septembers and eventually passed the name down to us. Our mothers would gab in whoever's yard it was, drinking iced tea, eating cherry tomatoes. We would play and play and play, and occasionally fight. Honestly, I remember my friends' mothers almost as well as my own from that time. We four, the daughters, reminisce about it sometimes. We look back on that period as a golden age. Gradually, as we grew, our mother's friendship disintegrated. Then Bee's mother died. A giant hole was left, and none of them knew how to bridge it. Or maybe they just didn't have the courage. The word friends doesn't seem to stretch big enough to describe how we feel about each other. We forget where one of us starts and the other one stops. When Tibby sits next to me in the movies, she bangs her heel against my skin during the funny parts or scary parts. Usually I don't even notice until the bruise blooms next day. In history class, Carmen absolutely grabs the loose, pinchy skin on her elbow. Bee rubs her chin on my shoulder while I'm trying to show her something on the computer, clacking her teeth together when I turn to explain something. We step on each other's feet a lot, and okay, I do have large feet. Before the traveling pants, we didn't know how to be together when we were apart. We didn't realize that we are bigger and stronger and longer than the time we spent together. We learned that the first summer. And all year long, we waited and wondered what the second summer would bring. We learned to drive. We tried to carry our schoolwork and our CATs. Ashley fell in love several times, and I tried to fall out of it. Brian became a regular fixture at TV's house, and she wanted to talk about Bailey less and less. Carmen and Paul involved from siblings to friends. We all kept our nervous, loving eyes on Bea. While we did our thing, the pants lived quietly in the top of Carmen's closet. There were summer pants. That's what we had all agreed on. We had always marked our lives by summers. Besides, with a no washing rule, we didn't want to overuse them. But not a day of fall, winter, or spring went by when I didn't think about them. Carl ended up in Carmen's closet, safely gathering their magic for when we needed them again. This summer began differently than the last, except for Tibby, who would be going to her film program at the college in Virginia. We thought we'd be staying home. We were all excited to see how the pants worked when they weren't traveling, but Bea never met our plans. She didn't like to change, so we start our summer did not go the way we expected. Okay, that was our prologue. Oh, who can tell? Save he whose heart hath tried. Lord Byron. Okay, so far you know what they were doing. So far that's all you know. We'll get some more later. Bye-bye or ciao. Goodbye.